crazy.
Hey, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I'm out here in DC with the brothers, you know, here at the Amtrak station. You know, Salaki, we don't have our garments on, you know, because, you know, I got some of the brothers in DC. Well, the brother, he pulled his out. You know, it's kind of, you know, I'm gonna get ready to go back in and just and catch a train, you know. But we just came out here real quick, just to film a little something real quick. As you can see, you got that double Christopher Columbus, and right above him, you got the globe and the eagles on the four corners. You know, of this globe, it's sitting on a pillar. You know, be careful with them pillars though, cause you got them flat Earth guys that are gonna say that's what's holding the Earth up. Then you have Gad on one side, and I don't know who this guy is on the other side. And then you have a ship, like it's a half ship that Christopher Columbus is standing on, Cristobal Colon, with that lady in the front, which is supposed to be the Queen of Heaven. Right. You know, and the Queen of Heaven was supposed to guide them safely in their journeys. You know, throughout their travels. You got a precept?
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. It says, "Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place."
Yeah. So you see, Christopher Columbus, that's folly. He's sitting in high esteem, and you see Gad next to him on his right hand side, pretty much crouching down. Right. And you can see the look on his face. He looks defeated.
Right.
You know, like he gave up. And then when you look at the majority of Gad today, majority of Gad have that same look. They have that defeated look.
That's right.
You know, and that goes into the curses. You wanted to say anything?
I just have some more. It says, "I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth."
Yeah.
That's right. Like the apostle said, you know, when you see Gad, it starts with Judah all the way down to Issachar. All the tribes right now have their faces down, man. And the most important thing is the real face of Israel was taken away from this, which our real face is our nationality. So when this devil came down, the first thing they did, they had to make sure that what nationalities was taken away. Yeah. And when although he had two interpreters, two Hebrew interpreters, so he knew exactly who he was coming to see in this land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he didn't write that down on his reports. Why? Because part of conquering a person, and particularly in this particular conqueror, they had to take away our nationality, which was part of the curses.
Yeah.
You know?
And they did a good job at it. You got it, bro.
Job 9:24, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" Like the brother said. Salakia.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, like the brother said, man, he took away our nationality. That's a part of covering the faces of the judges thereof, man. You know, and then by him establishing the rulership in our lands and, you know, taking away our nationality, he set himself up as God, man. And this was the initiation of the whole process. You know, by the so-called white man Esau, which is the wicked, to conquer the rest of the earth. You know, to conquer the whole entire earth. To do what? To put the children of Israel in subjection, man.
That's right.
You know?
And it's funny because you see on either side, you see a lion on either side.
Right.
And that's a symbol of Israel.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
You got a precept back?
This is Proverbs 28:12. "When righteous men do rejoice, there is great glory. But when the wicked rise, a man is hidden."
Right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. When the wicked rise, the man is hidden, because Gad over there looks like he's hiding.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, and he represents the wicked, Columbus, Cristobal Colon. So when you go back to the Greeks, during the time of Alexander, when Alexander conquered and was destroyed or died, when his servants took over, his generals, it said that evils were multiplied on the earth.
That's right.
You know, and the people are in mourning and they're hiding. Why? Because you can't really be righteous and you can't really be a real man in this society, because this society is geared towards a woman, it's geared towards wickedness.
You know? Absolutely, Apostle Ramla, because you know that's why they got this thing called being politically correct.
Yep, PC.
So, PC. So people, you can't say the truth, because if you say the truth at your job, you lose your job. And this society knows this society is based on nothing but money, right? The economy. Yep. So if you want to survive in this society, you gotta have a job. But at the same time, if you want to keep your job, you cannot be truthful. You have to be what? A perpetual liar, just like everybody else, man.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. I got that. This is First Maccabees chapter 1, I'm gonna start at verse 7. So Alexander reigned, First Maccabees 1 and 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth.
That's right.
Yeah, see, when the so-called white man gets in power, evils. Eve meaning time, and ill meaning bad. So bad times came upon the earth, just like now, man.
Right.
You know, just the natural resources of the earth are tarnished.
That's right.
All right, the
Yep.
scriptures tell you that, man. You know, the things that matter unto a life unto a man. You got oil or water. One of them was fire. You know, the blood of grape. It said when the wicked get it, it turns into basically wickedness, man.
Yeah.
And that's why
GMOs.
yeah. The food is garbage. Like the lakes over here, you know, the rivers and everything. You know, you got a lot of rivers over here with there's nothing but black, brown. They're different. There's no blue water on the eastern hemisphere of America, man.
That's right.
You know, look at the air, the skies and everything, man. Everything is tarnished. The air is thick, it's nasty.
Yeah.
You know, all these cars is out here, man.
That's right.
You know,
People are coughing.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
The food are genetically modified organisms.
yeah.
And again, and one thing I was this one Jake at my job, you know, he was talking about overpopulation and how it's a real deal. And I was like, listen, overpopulation is just artificial.
Right.
You know, and I told him, listen, this is a thing called artificial scarcity, which that started with these Edomites, these devils. They
Yeah.
tell you that there's way too many people on the earth. But then again, when you drive to different places, right, you see greens and nothing but pasture, and you're like, hold up, what's
Yeah.
going on? What's going on is that these devils started with the elites, the Illuminatis, right, Edom, Esau, the top elites. What they've done, they've had people gather in the cities. So everybody living in the city. So if you live in the cities, it's like what 3, 4, 5, 6 million people in the city. It feels like we're overpopulated. So now you're into that brainwashing, and you believe that what there's a scarcity of food and water. No, there's not. It's just nothing but lies, man.
That's it.
And the person we blame is Esau, man.
I got it. I'm gonna bring this out.
Yeah, bring
This
it
is Sirach chapter 39. I'm gonna start at verse 26. It says the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, iron, fire, salt, flour of wheat. Oh, wheat is no good. Gluten.
Yeah.
That's right,
You know,
that's right,
wheat,
that's right.
the Most High said wheat is a good thing.
They
Now-
made a GMO.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Now all of a sudden everything that has wheat has this substance in it that's harmful to your body. But the Lord said the flour of wheat is good for you, man. Serves as the purpose of the life of a man.
Right.
It says honey, milk, the blood of grape, meaning wine,
Wine,
which
yeah.
you Christians talk about out there saying you're not allowed to drink.
Man.
All right?
You can only drink grape juice.
Yeah.
That's why Apostle Paul calls them grape juice drinkers.
Yeah. It says oil and clothing. All these things are good to the godly. So to the sinners, they are turned into evil. See, that's the point right there, man. And the top sinner on earth is the so-called white man. Starting with the, at least like the brother said, Amalek.
That's right.
All right, Amalek, the top tribe of Esau, which is the so-called Jews. All right, which Cristobal Colon, that's what he was when we found out
Right.
to be.
That's
Yep.
right.
All right. The things of Esau is being searched out, man. Why? Because he's the one tarnishing the earth, man.
That's right. That's right.
You know, he's the chief sinner of the earth. Salah, y'all.
All right, brother, that's the spirit, because that's exactly what I had in mind. That's why I had the scripture. This is Numbers 24 and 19. It says, out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
Yeah, and it's a fitting judgment because these devils are the main ones that's in control of the whole world. You know, they're the ones that have that New World Order agenda pushing out there. They're the ones that own the Fortune 500 families. They own the banks and the central banks of the world.
Right.
They own the ability to make laws and pass laws and currencies and all that.
That's right.
And everything falls on them because they pass legislation.
And not only that, Apostle, they also control the stock market.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, they're the reason. They're the ones telling us, well, you know, now gold is worth $1,700, and then 2 days later was worth $1,200. We're like, hold up,
Yeah.
gold is supposed to remain the same.
Yep.
Why is the price of gold and the worth of gold fluctuating?
Right.
Because they decide how
Yeah.
much gold is going to cost today and how much it's going to cost tomorrow.
Yeah.
That lets you know they control everything.
It's just all a computer entry.
Yeah.
You know, and the dollar fluctuates up and down too because
Right.
the dollar's worth nothing.
That's
Right.
right.
You know, so whatever the dollar's worth is what that commodity is supposedly worth.
Right.
That's right.
You know, and that's why the Lord said that the doors are going to be shut you know, in the streets, you know, and the whole stock exchange, the whole business system of this world, even people that buy gold and silver, it's going to be shut down. Somebody can get Ezekiel 7 and 19 real quick.
Yep.
The whole system is going to be shut down. You know, you got people that's getting into cryptocurrencies, the Bitcoin and the Walton and all them other different ones, and that's to no avail, because that's going to come crashing down.
That's right.
You know, because at the end of the day, when the shit hits the fan, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai got to be with you.
That's right.
You know, you either part of the elite that they're going to escape because the Lord is going to allow them to escape, or the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai got to be with you as a man in the Lord to protect you in these days and give you the substances that you need.
That's right.
Right.
So Ezekiel 7 and 19, they shall cast their silver in the streets.
Right, they shall cast their silver in the streets, because you got people that's getting into buying gold and silver.
Yeah.
You know, and even in that time, gold and silver is not going to matter. You know, because what's going to matter is what you call the mark of the beast. It says no man can buy or sell,
Right.
save he that has that mark of the beast. What's that, brother?
Now I was just saying that's going to be that end times currency.
Yep.
It's going to be the microchip. You
Yep.
know, so the Bitcoins is not going to work. You know, now of course you know brothers might do what they do right now, but we know we don't put our faith in that.
That's right.
We don't put our faith in that. Our merchandise is these scriptures, man.
Yeah.
Not the true stock.
That's right. The true stock is these scriptures. And one thing about this stock, it continues to rise and rise.
That's right.
Right.
As you can see, starting with our elders and apostles, you know what I'm saying, the wisdom, the Most High is feeding more wisdom and more knowledge as we getting closer and closer to the end.
Yeah.
We're not getting weaker, we're getting stronger.
That's right.
You know, apostle, there was a decree, the apostle hard decree to make two videos. Brothers was making three videos. Now the apostle decree to put 3 videos, brothers making 6, 7 videos, man.
Yeah, the apostle himself, he in the last like 2 weeks, he's put up like over 30 videos.
Plethora.
You know, and it's like every time you turn around, say I got to watch this video because I'm doing something else, and then be like 3 more videos. Like, damn, I got to catch up. You know.
Keeping us in tune with the spirit.
Yeah, then that's it. You know, and you know, the apostles not like these other flunkies out here. These other flunkies out here that call themselves leaders, they'll tell men what to do, but they're not gonna do it themselves.
Right.
You know, he gives the decree through the Spirit, and he sets the standard.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you have other men that set the standard that are doing a plethora of videos because the Spirit is on them.
That's right.
Y'all got anything else?
Finish this up.
Yeah,
This is Ezekiel 7 and 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed.
Yep.
Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord.
That's it. And then that goes with Proverbs.
Yeah.
You know, if
Proverbs
riches
11.
profit not in the day of wrath.
Yep.
That's what you got, brother? Okay.
This is Zephaniah 1 and 18.
Oh,
Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath.
Beautiful.
But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
That's
Yeah.
right. And in the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, I believe it says that they took the treasures to set their nests on high. But then when they set their nests on high, that's still not going to matter because this place is going to be destroyed.
Yes.
The only ones that's going to make it out of here that are Edomites are the elite that's going to be out of here, out of this land, that's going to be somewhere else in the world. They're going to make it out of here because they're going to be the first one to taste slavery. But the people that's here are going to be destroyed. And this whole society is collapsing within itself, and all other countries around the world, their economies are going to a base of no money, no tangible substance money, you know, like dollars and coins.
Right.
They're going to a cashless society.
No currency.
No currency. Their currency is pretty much done through computer exchange. You know.
Right.
Yeah, the Oracle currency.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, just typing in numbers. Which that's what the stock market is based on right
Yes.
now. It's just a bunch of numbers and it's not backed by anything.
Right.
That's why we don't put our hopes and faith in that, man. We put our hope and faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and His Word.
Con.
I was going to say, it really goes back into the image of Esau, you know,
That's right,
because
that's
it's,
right.
whatever Esau says, this is what it is, that's what the people are going to follow. That's what they're going to put their faith in.
That's what credit means. This money that we have is credit. This note is tender.
Right.
For all debts, credit, public, or something like that.
Yeah, that's
And
on the bill.
Apostle,
Public
it's
and private.
amazing because the Lord's Prayer said, in the Lord's Prayer, it clearly says, Lord, forgive me of my debts.
Yep.
You know?
Yep, that's right.
So,
as we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
Yep.
So it's like, clearly having debt is not a good thing. But
Right.
this society
Promotes it.
It promotes that, and this society runs on debt. If
Yeah.
you have no debt, you might have cash on you, but you have no debt. They say, well, you know what, sir, we cannot do business with you because we do not believe that you know how to be in debt and pay back your debt.
Believe. That's what the word credit goes back to.
Credence.
Credo or credence, you know, which is belief.
Right.
You know, and the people, what really gives us this money substance is the people of America.
That's right.
They're the ones that's giving it substance. Because if everybody woke up tomorrow and said, "Look, we're not gonna work for this dollar bill no more," guess what? They would have to shut the whole system down.
It's fiat.
They
Fiat
buy
currency.
into it. They buy into it. And then,
Yeah.
But the elites set it up in a way where the American people is extremely carnal. And I said America,
Yep.
really, Israel, of course, it starts with the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and all the nations. Is so carnal and so want self-gratification and want to show off, that now these things have been put in front of you. The cars, right? The
Yep.
women. And the thing is, they tapped into the basic wants and needs that a man, has. The man wants women, a man wants nice things, so a man is going to continue to bust his behind to get this fake money, and that then gives substance to what the elites is trying to do.
Yeah.
That's it.
This is precept. This is our
And
revelation.
the end game, as they call it, is a microchip.
That's right. Which is the mark of the beast.
That's right.
it.
This is Revelation chapter 20. I'm going to start at 1. It says, "And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years."
That's it.
That's why, which we know what that goes into, dark ages. Now, this is verse 3. It says, "And cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled." Which the 1,000-year period was fulfilled in the late 1300s, when you had the Renaissance, which is the rebirth and iconoclasm. That's when Esau Edom rose up.
Yep.
Now, verse 4, it says, "And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and
Yep.
for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands."
Receive his
Right.
image, go by that lifestyle, man.
That's right.
That lifestyle is gonna come with that new currency, man.
That's right.
That end time new world order currency, man.
Because a lot of people have invested. A lot of people have invested their lives in America. People got mortgages, which a mortgage is nothing but a death note.
Yep.
That's where you get mort, which goes back to death. Engaged is a note, more thing. So it's not. You have your mortgage, you have car notes, you have the lifestyle to keep up, man. So Esau just gonna say, hey, if you want to keep this lifestyle up, what you gotta do is get this microchip, man. That's all you gotta do. And a lot of our people are gonna continue into that. Why? Because a lot of our people, like the scripture said, they're following the devil, man.
They're lovers of themselves.
The
as
love
well.
is, and that's what the devil is about. Satan, the first thing Satan sells you is about love yourself.
Yeah.
Love yourself above everybody else.
And this world is all about trends. You know,
that's right.
everything is trendy, so they make
That's
it trendy to want to have the latest fashion.
That's
And these different iPhones and the biometric system is a new trend.
Right.
right.
And
You
you don't
know?
want to be the odd man out who's not keeping up with the trend. Although the scripture clearly says, "Follow not the multitude to do evil."
That's right.
So that lets you know this truth is solely really for men.
That's right.
Because women are followers.
That's right.
That's why this
By
truth is
nature.
not for they're followers by nature, so it's not for them. And the men that like to follow trends, this is not for you, man.
Yeah.
No.
That's right. That's right.
Scripture said it's for men, the zealous of good work, man.
Yeah. We're the real elites of our nation.
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
It says, Revelation 20:4.
We
It
could
says,
close it out with this scripture
Con.
here.
Read it again. Revelation 20:4. It says, "And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. They lived and reigned with Hamashiach Yahushua 1,000 years."
Con. And pretty much, with that, we're going to close it up. Like I said, Salaki brothers, we didn't have our garments on. I'm just here, on an overlay. I was supposed to be here at 1 o'clock, but I didn't get here till late. So we just wanted to do a little quick film. I got to get back in, and I got to go check and find out what gate, I'm going to be to catch this next train to go back up top. I'm glad the brothers came through. I didn't think they were going to have time to come through.
They had to,
But, they came through, and it's a beautiful thing. You know, and the Spirit sent 3 brothers, so,
Yeah,
you know,
it's the Spirit.
in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses.
Yeah, that's the Spirit.
You know, so with that, we want to say Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Hope you brothers been edified. Hold on, stay firm, see what's going on, check out the prophecies. We're almost out of here, and Lord's will, things will start kicking up into a serious level, man.
Yeah,
10th
yeah.
gear, you know, so that the Lord can get us out of here, and we don't have to worry about this world anymore, and we could be able to enjoy the kingdom and amongst ourselves, you know, and brother, the sky is the limit,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
All right, so with that, we're gonna say shalom.
Shalom.